All righty. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Oh, I was so timid with that sip. I'm scared it's gonna burn my little lips, my sweet little lips, my sweet wet little lips.
Ew.
Anyway, all right, ready to go? Bing, bang, bang. I'm all jacked up on
Jeez Louise.
caffeine. All right,
Is
here
our
we go.
Facebook stream still not working?
No, it's working. It's on.
Oh.
No issues today. All right, here we go.
I don't see it.
It's on there.
No, it ain't.
He had it. I don't know what to tell you, Kiki. It's on there. It says we're good.
Oh.
I know it said we had some troubles yesterday streaming. Anyway, welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Kiki. Now, right here, I just got the kickback. We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook. What's going on?
We'll have to send it to someone who has more knowledge than we do.
Not us, obviously. I don't know. I just log it in and go, hey, here we go. So anyway, if you do want to get it on the stream, Facebook being stupid, Zuckerberg, that lizard man is apparently not staying on top of things, and we're having issues there. So join us on YouTube. We're on the Plan B Show YouTube page. We'll be hanging out there for the next hour or so. Love to see you. Get in on the fun. Yeah.
Check it out. Maybe you'll have fun there too.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Yeah. So join us there. Otherwise, welcome to it. Hour number 2, the Plan B Morning Show. Good morning, everyone. We have a lot to cover this hour. Obviously, we've already covered a lot, but this hour, obviously, we got your morning dump. Sports is huge. Today,
right? Tonight,
really, and we'll get to that as well as a big weekend of football coming up. So, we got a lot going on this hour. Before we get into all that, though, I do want to make a statement to everyone.
Oh boy!
I would like everyone to know.
You didn't run this past me.
No, I didn't.
Do I know what this is?
And I waited till the stream. No, you don't. I waited till the stream because I like a larger audience. Okay,
Lord. It's not that much bigger.
That's true. We added just actually less numbers, believe it or not. Anyway, I slept with a pillow between my legs last night, and it was delightful.
I know, isn't it?
It was delightful. Now, as a red-blooded American male, a meat-eating man, I would never say, I need a fluffy little pillow in between my legs to align my hips so I sleep better. Last night, because we have kind of a cramped sleeping scenario right now.
Yeah, we're in a camper.
And obviously our daughter is still in bed with us every single night because we're helicopter parents, and God forbid she sleeps in her own room like a normal child. But I am, so my two pillows it takes up too much space. Yeah. So last night I'm like, I just shoved it in between my legs. I slept like a baby. I slept like a hippolyte.
It was an accident.
It was more just out of frustration,
right.
and
you didn't know where to put it, so you just had to sit on it, basically.
Put it in between my legs, and immediately I noticed the difference. I slept.
I have been doing this since I was pregnant.
Yeah.
You got to get the wedge.
Yep.
Then the wedge turns into a full blown 5 pillows. You're trying to just
find some comfort.
Well, I never left that era.
Right.
I still kept the wedge, and I still love it in between my legs. It is so nice.
It's a game changer for me, and now I'm going to spend a good amount of time researching ergonomic leg pillows.
I have one. I can buy you. I can buy you the same one I have.
I want something. I want next level. All right,
Try mine out. Just see if you like it.
And then also too, I was thinking about buying one of those ergonomic, because I'm a side sleeper, which is why I need the pillow in between my feminine hips now, is to keep them aligned, but then also on my head to get the arch so it's not,
I wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah.
It sounds like we just need to buy a new bed that is the old person ergonomic.
See, I don't think
one side raises up.
Once again, you're talking about the what's that called? What bed is that? The sleep numbers or whatever. The one that you can lift your legs, you can lift your back. See, this goes into my whole walker scenario too. All the old people get all the great comfortable stuff and versatile practical things, all right? Just because they're an old guy and I'm a young guy, why can't I have a walker with a built-in seat? That just makes sense. Same thing with the bed. Why can't I get a cool bed
You
with all the
can.
bells and whistles?
You can do all of
No,
these
you
things.
just said old person bed, and so
I
now
mean, society's going to make fun of you, but you can
that's society.
legally and
I think we should,
you can do that.
because we don't have a bed picked out. Well, actually, first of all, we need separate beds.
No, we're not doing
And we
that.
need
I've
separate-
thought about it. We're not doing the mother-child bed. Jesus.
I just don't see why not.
You're not going to have a detachable twin bed that you can scoot over.
I just don't understand. You cannot give me an argument other than, well, I don't want people to think we don't love each other, or because
it's weird. Okay, it's only because we're going to get a king bed. Remember when we were in
you're
that
gonna
hotel?
find your way over
No,
to
I
my side.
won't.
Yes, you will. At some point,
I
you're
used
just gonna
to.
cuddle me.
Now I
Cuddle me.
don't. Now I don't
So
want to
why do
cuddle
we
you.
do? Why not just get our own separate beds? Because I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it.
Your mom
Just scared the hell out of you.
scared.
Just slowly pulled the curtain back.
She did.
Hi, Kiki.
She did. I didn't hear you.
There we
My
go.
Gosh, that's so.
Announce yourself, woman. It's scary in here. Good God. It would have been funny if she had like clown makeup on or like a mask. Anyway,
Oh
but
my.
back to my point is you can't give me any valid reason why separate beds isn't the best idea ever. And now separate ergonomic
Just
beds.
do a big king bed and we'll be on both sides. You don't even feel each other get in. It's the same thing.
You're gonna find your way over to my side. It's
we're gonna try the king bed first. And then we'll go from there. If you absolutely hate it, we'll sell it and we'll get the mother child bed.
Why? So we gotta. So you know how hard it is to sell a bed. That's the hardest thing to sell. There's no way we're spending the money. Or this is what we do.
It's not hard to sell a bed. Marketplace, come on, you're the king of marketplace.
Beds are different. All right, that's why you see so many mattresses with free spray painted on them on the side of the road.
This would be a brand
it doesn't matter.
barely
it doesn't.
used.
You could say this bed was slept
Husband
in
was a whiny baby
Yeah.
and wants his own bed.
Husband wants it back like it was in the 50s where women knew their place. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Anyway, long story short, pillow between your legs, fantastic. I slept like a baby. My hips are perfectly aligned, and it's great. It's great. So I'm going to look more into that. A lot of ergonomics with my sleeping.
I'm
now.
already on it. I have an ergonomic mouse.
Yeah.
It looks like a spaceship.
That's for your old lady wrist.
I know.
That seizes up on you
more
from time to time.
comfortable.
Yep.
Keeps me from, becoming
season up. Yeah. How here it comes. Anyway, so I just want to let everyone know that I did that last night, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
You shouldn't be.
This is me, and you have to love me for who I am.
Us women are already on top of it.
I know you guys have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should follow our ways.
Yeah.
We know what's best.
I got to take care of my feminine hips, apparently. So that's what it is. All right. Hey, we got to keep things moving here, folks. It's time for your morning dump.
It's your morning dump with Brock and Kiki. Trends, tech, Hollywood sleaze, and more.
As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Yeah.
I pumped it
Pump it.
this morning. Iron.
Oh, that's right. You worked out.
Otherwise,
that was gross.
Push up, pump it.
Pump it. That's what you did. You got a pump going.
I got a pump going.
Not in the septic.
No.
Not in the toilet area.
No.
In the bathroom. Anyway, pump that septic. What should we start with? Oh, let's do this because after living at home for a little bit longer here while our house is being built, I've watched more Wheel of Fortune in the last 2.5 months than I have in probably my entire life. But this has to be the worst Wheel of Fortune guess ever. Monday's show, one of the puzzle's answers was give yourself a round of applause. And there were enough letters on the board to make it seem pretty obvious. But a contestant named Will Jordan guessed, treat yourself a round of sausage.
What? Sausage applause?
Treat yourself a round of sausage. I'd like to solve, Ryan. The next contestant successfully solved it, and Ryan Seacrest said, quote, Although, Will, I kind of like yours better. Treat yourself a round of sausage. In an interview with the show's social correspondent, Maggie Sajak, which is Pat's daughter, Will explained his error. He said, quote, I tell you, when the lights are on and you know the stars and Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White, I just went blank. But if your dad in retirement is watching the show, maybe cracks a beer and gets a laugh, it was worth it. He's obviously talking about Pat Sajak. Yeah, I don't blame the guy because Wheel of Fortune is one of those shows that makes me feel very dumb. Yeah. You think, much like Scrabble, I know words, I know sayings.
Easy at home, too. Comfort of your home, no pressure, your TV. You can solve them all day.
Yeah, you don't.
You get up
bright
there on
lights,
stage. Yeah, is a little bit scarier.
Hot ass Vanna White, even hotter ass Ryan Seacrest looking at you. You're gonna freeze up, and you're gonna say things like, "Treat yourself a round of sausage."
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
So you know what, Will, don't feel bad. I would have done the same thing, but thank you for giving us this.
What about the one guy that you see the video going around? That's like one in the bee. Have you seen that one?
No.
You don't know what it was supposed to be, but
he said one in the.
But
I
I
don't think that's real. Are you sure that happened?
Yes, it is. Is it not real?
I don't know because that's amazing. If some guy was on there,
it's really old. It's with Pat.
Is you sure Pat didn't say it?
No,
because Pat and Vanna famously used to go to like the TGI Fridays across the street in between.
TGI Fridays?
Do you know that fun little fact about Vanna White and Pat Sajak?
We love TGI Fridays here.
So they tape multiple episodes in a day. They only work like 4 months out of the year, but they just bam, 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 bam. They crank out a bunch during the day. Well, in between tapings, it was famously told, I think in Vanna White's biography or Pat's, whatever, that her and Pat would go over across the street to like a TGI Fridays or a Chili's, and they would just like pound margaritas and get drunk in between tapings and then come back and they're all blitzed up, getting vowels and sounding things off. Let me see this.
Here you go. It was right in the butt.
Oh, that's hilarious! Right in the butt.
The lady, the contestant next to him goes, "What?"
Yeah. What was the final answer?
I'm offended.
In the bust?
No.
This is the best. That's what it was.
And he said right in the butt.
You know what? It's tough though. You only got a T and a couple vowels in there. Come on, man.
I mean, it definitely looked like it.
It did.
He's not wrong. I just wouldn't have said it.
Maybe they're getting a little more risque there on Wheel of Fortune, like they've done with Family Feud. Family Feud now, you guarantee it's going to be some sexual answer. And Steve Harvey's going to look shocked, even though we know
silent humor.
Name something that's hard on your husband. His wiener. Oh, I can't believe it. That's what they do now on Family Feud. It was much better.
No, it would be something that's soft on you.
I'll give you something that's soft. We're right in the butt.
Right in the butt. It's the best.
It's the best. Treat yourself a round of sausage. But anyway, thank you, Will, for that amazing answer. Amazing answer. And you know what? I think Ryan's doing a good job. He's doing big shoes to fill with Pat Sajak. So. Lastly, let's talk. I guess. Oh, this is a great story. The Wall Street Journal just did a story on how the hot new trend is to visit your kids in college and party with them. Their headline is, "It's 10 a.m. and dad's doing Jell-O shots. Must be parents' weekend."
Oh.
Touring the campus and meeting professors is still a thing schools offer, but apparently more and more parents are following that stuff with keg stands. They talked to a 53-year-old mom from Kansas with multiple kids who said she's done 9 parents' weekends at 3 schools, played lots of beer pong and flip cup, and once held a girl's hair back for her while she puked. Again, this is a mother that's saying this. She claims her kids are cool with it and seem to enjoy partying with her. She said they like seeing that side of her because it's, quote, different aspect of the parental relationship.
She's letting loose.
Her 22-year-old daughter agreed. She says it's fun hanging out with her mom and dad as adults because she gets to see them not just as parents.
Mm-hmm.
The director of sororities and fraternities at the University of Arizona confirmed it's a major trend now. He said he's seen parents do beer bongs and dance on tables.
Oof, that's risky.
I don't know
I
about
wouldn't be
this.
dancing on tables. That's risky.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll go to parents' week.
Oh, you gonna be that mom?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I want to be that mom. I want to be that mom. I want to be that mom.
I feel like that's a low point as a
Fine.
parent, right?
You can look at me all unapproved.
Now you got to think about this though, Kiki, because we had our child later on in life.
Yeah, we're gonna be old, so who cares?
So
we're
by the time,
already gonna be in.
Let's see.
Don't care.
So let's say
we don't care age.
So if she's 21, she's got to be 21. We're gonna be 56. Yeah. 56. I guess this lady's 57 or over. I don't think my princess needs to see daddy partying. I don't think so. Okay, it's already bad, and I already feel bad enough when she brings me a beer.
So I need to be next to her.
Oh, you are gonna have a rough go at this. Like, I feel bad enough when she already brings me a beer from the fridge. She's done that before, and I'm like, I don't think this is good parenting. I don't think so.
She just wants to be helpful.
Yeah, but
no, she has also brought me like a bottle of wine out of the fridge
when
I honestly just wanted some water.
Yeah.
She said, "Is this what you wanted?"
That was her go-to. Like, I know this is what mommy wants.
I know. I was
so I don't know.
No, I don't want that.
We need to set boundaries. Like, we still just need to be parents first.
Yeah. No, we need to put the alcohol higher. Too.
You know, someone's going to make a joke about my height that I won't be able to get it. So I don't even want to respond to that.
That's so true.
How do you put the booze up too high? I can't reach it. Where's my stool? Damn it. See, I did it for you guys. You got me conditioned now, like Pavlov's dog.
Yeah, my problem, though, is that when we tell her these are adult drinks, you know, one, she can't try it, or she's like, I want to sip. And like, no, they're adult drinks. But unfortunately, I say that about coffee.
Yeah.
As well, and I say that about like my super green smoothie drink, you know, because I don't know if it's safe for kids. I don't know how much vitamin stuff's in it. Anyways, so I call them all adult drinks. Oh, is this an adult drink? And I just say, yeah. You know, that's why you can't have it. But unfortunately, adult drink to most of us means alcohol.
Right.
So she has told people that, you know, this is mommy's adult drink.
Right.
Talking about morning coffee, and it sounds like I'm drinking at like 6 a.m.
I mean, she's not terribly far off. It's always, what's the over-under on what's in coffee in Kiki's tumbler? That's what we got to look at.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I guess it's always a mystery. You never know.
Yeah.
I like how your mom freaks out when Riley starts to drink out of my tumbler.
Yeah.
Like my afternoon tumbler. Usually I put my greens in there. Is what's in there.
Yeah. Greens is the name of the alcohol, by the way.
She thinks I'm drinking. She'll go, oh, Riley.
Well,
and I'm like, oh, it's okay.
To be fair,
it's just, you know, sparkling water, or it's just a poppy.
Right.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, her mother, my sweet 91-year-old grandmother, you were never allowed to drink out of hers because it was always Kessler's.
No, I get
always Kessler's in there. So she's just conditioned that way. Different time.
I appreciate
a different
because
time.
Sometimes there is. So she catches her and makes sure she doesn't. Yeah. I need to maybe have like branded. This means there's alcohol in it.
Yeah.
This means it's okay.
Yeah. This is mommy's feel good cup. This is mommy's other cup. And then we know the feel good cup is the booze in there. So I don't know. I don't think you don't
want to party with her. I don't think I could. Older.
I don't think I could.
I think moms can get away with a little bit more. You know, when they get older, you kind of do turn into more of like a best friend, someone they can lean on. Right. You know, you're not doing less consequences and lessons. You're just there as moral support.
Right.
More so
I
when
think
they're
probably too, because
older.
you're so burnt out, especially any woman out there, parent out there with a daughter, a teenage daughter, like you go through that point and you two are both so burned out from hating each other and, you know, just who's on their period this go around. And then when you get old enough, then you're like, oh, we got through that. We didn't murder each other. Let's have a little fun. Let's have a good time. Yeah. I have a feeling you're going to end up at a frat house if you ever go party with our daughter. And then that's what's going to happen. I'm going to end up at a frat house. You're going to end up at a frat house. Hooking up with one of the guys from Lambda. That's what's going to happen.
No, you know what I'm going to be doing?
No, some frat boy's going to sweet talk you.
I'm going to show him how hard I throw a baseball. That's the kind of mom I'm going to be.
Let
me show you up. Let me show you how I'm better than you.
You're saying that now, and you give it a few years. Make sure you're a worn out 56-year-old, and some frat guy comes in and says, "Hey, you're pretty hot for an older lady." You'd be like, that's what's going to happen when you go partying with our daughter at college. Right. Unbelievable. Where's Kiki? She's at the Lambda house. I have not seen her in a while. All right. Anyway, that is your morning dump. We'll be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
The Morning Dump, brought to you by Pump That Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them today, 269-445-7777, or visit pumpthatseptic.com.
Everyone's just having a good old conversation on our streams.
I
Good
like
morning,
Michael's.
Hayden. What?
Here's mommy.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, I'm dead.
Trevor, yo, good morning. And Hayden, morning, suckers. I like that. Good morning, Michael. Full size probably feels like king size for Brock. You sons of bitches. Brock, sleep on your side with ceiling side knee over pillow, sharpest part of your knee pointed to her. She'll only scoot with your knee. Yeah. No, I just she's gonna. I just want my own bed. I just want my own bed. I don't know why we can't. What?
Trevor's. That you face down ass.
Yeah. And Trevor, yeah, no, it's just the counter, Brock. It's not that high. Damn you guys. Unfortunately, my camera angle's not doing me any favors either, because I look because I'm down because I want to show my awesome sign. I'm a big boy. I wear big boy pants.
Kiki's gonna order a nice big king size bed, and Brock will order steps for it, like people get for their chihuahua.
For their chihuahua with hip dysplasia. That's what it is.
Michael,
Yeah.
You guys are on fire.
You guys are so funny. All right, we got to get back to it. Ready?
Yep.
Office. Those are short steps.
I'm really going places in my office.
My office has everything you could ever want.
Sorry, ZipRecruiter's still going on. Okay. No, I'm sorry, everyone. I usually move away when I do that. All right.
Now back to the Plan B Morning Show, only on Rock 107 WIRX.
Okie dokie. Good morning. Welcome to it.
Hello.
Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Kiki. Okay, I do not want to waste any time because obviously it's a huge weekend for football, especially in the NFC North, all right? Also in the boxing world. So I'm going to rip through some college stuff, everything like that. We'll talk football, and then we'll end with, obviously, I think what everyone is excited for that's happening tonight. So let's do it, sports.
Plan B Morning Show Sports with Brock and Kiki.
All right. And like I said, because I know not everyone cares about boxing or football, so I'll read some other stuff. Hockey action last night. The Kraken beat the Blackhawks 3-1. Tonight, Red Wings taking on the Ducks in Anaheim at 10 o'clock. So hopefully you can stay up that late. Saturday, Red Wings taking on the Kings at 8, and the Blackhawks taking on the Canucks at 10 p.m. in Vancouver. Let's talk college football. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no one cares about basketball. It's too early in the season. Doesn't matter. Whatever. College football. Saturday, Michigan State taking on Illinois at 2:30. You can catch that, by the way, on Super Hits 103.7 Cozy FM starting at 1. Virginia taking on number 8 Notre Dame at 3:30 in South Bend, and Michigan Wolverines having the weekend off. Let's talk last night. Eagles beat the Commanders 26-18. Saquon Barkley had a hell of a game. 2 fourth quarter touchdowns, 146 yards running. Great game for him. Again, for us in our area, don't really care about the Eagles or the Commanders. Eagles struggling a little bit. Commanders doing pretty good. Both teams actually having a pretty solid season. But anyway, that's your Thursday night football. Let's talk about Sunday. The NFC leading Detroit Lions host the struggling Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday. Favored to win by 14. If the Lions don't suffer a stunning upset, the defending NFC North champions will be 9-1 for the franchise's best 10-game mark streak since 1934. They already set the record best streak since 1954 when they became 9-1, when they became 8-1. So now if they become 9-1, they're kicking it back to 34 with this record. Last time they played the Jags, it was a smoke, and they beat them 40-14. The Lions did. Also, Jacksonville missing Trevor Lawrence. He is out with that shoulder injury, going to be resting this game and also next week during their bye, hopefully able to come back. I don't, unless it's complete, a complete
He's the quarterback, right? Lawrence.
Lawrence, yeah. Unless the Lions completely fall apart for some reason, Goff throws 7 interceptions to match his 5 from last week. I don't see any scenario where the Jacksonville Jaguars will beat the Lions, but we'll see. Again, that is this Sunday at 1 p.m. You can catch a full coverage right here, Rock 107 WIRX. Also in the NFC North, a huge matchup, a NFC North matchup. The Green Bay Packers are looking to keep pace in the tight NFC North race, while the Chicago Bears are hoping to stop a skid that just cost their offensive coordinator his job. The storied rivals meet on Sunday. The Packers have won 10 in a row and 25 out of the past 28 meetings with the Bears. That's right. We own the Bears. That includes the NFC Championship game at the end of the 2010 season. The Packers are trying to catch Detroit and Minnesota in the division. Both teams going well. Bears, on the other hand, last place in the division, doing horrible across all stats. Just fired their offensive coordinator. We'll see what happens. My money's on Green Bay, but Love has been struggling. He's been injured. He's been making some mistakes. I don't know how it's going to be. And the Packers coming off a bye week. Sometimes you lose some of that momentum off of a bye week. Lastly, this is kind of a fun stat. Not that I care about the Colts, but I know this area. There's a few people, Brian, F the Colts. I don't like them. Anyway, they are taking on the Jets. And this is kind of a fun stat. When 22-year-old Anthony Richardson takes the field for the Colts on Sunday, he'll square off against 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, which makes the matchup of the NFL's oldest QB
with the youngest
and the second youngest, almost the youngest in the league.
That's fun.
But 22-year-old versus 40-year-old, that's amazing, and that will be the matchup this week when the Colts take on the Jets, 1 p.m. in New York.
Ooh.
Old gunslinger versus the new kid in town. All right. I think that's good for football.
Yep.
That's what's going on. Go Pack, go. You guys know I got to say it. Excuse me. Should we talk about boxing?
What about the Chiefs? Do we need to talk about them?
No, we don't need to talk about the Chiefs.
Okay.
Don't even bring them up, Kiki.
Okay, well, they're
unless it's a funny story about more of their players getting robbed.
Bills are doing good. They're 8-2. Buffalo Bills.
Oh, they're playing the Bills this weekend.
On
Ooh,
Sunday. It's gonna be a tough
that's
game.
a big matchup because the Chiefs have gotten lucky against the Bills 2 years in a row now. Obviously, they knocked out the Bills. What was it, 2 years ago? Just because of a coin toss in overtime, and they ended up getting that anyway. Okay, big matchup there.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen has a
I'm
chip.
gonna watch this one. I'm gonna watch the full game.
You're the worst. God,
just because we just got done, we're gonna take a family vacation this weekend, but we'll be back in time for this game, so I'll feel good about just resting and watching the game and not do anything else.
I will be rooting for the Bills loudly, aggressively in your face.
You're such a jerk.
It will put a strain on our relationship. It really will.
Wow.
It will.
Wow.
Because
I've never known anyone. You're literally picking football over your own wife.
That's just how that's how.
No, you're supposed to support.
No.
I have Green Bay stuff. I support your team.
You
when
make
they play.
good choices. You make good life choices.
Wow.
And I make good life choices
I think I'll burn all of it now.
Go for it.
I'm burning it.
Good luck. It doesn't burn.
Burn it.
It doesn't burn. All right.
Because it's cheap material.
Cause a lot of black smoke. Go Bills.
Temu.
Go Bills. Go Bills. That's what I'll say. All right. Enough of that. Let's talk about what the sports world I feel has been talking about for like 2 years now, but it's finally happening. The big boxing match between Jake Paul and Iron Mike Tyson is tonight, AT&T Stadium. It will be streamed on Netflix. The betting public is overwhelmingly siding with 50-year-old Tyson over 27-year-old Paul.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just about to look up their ages. He's 27.
Yep.
Oh, he was a rough-looking 27.
Yeah.
58.
58.
So I was just looking at, the picture of them squaring up together. Yeah. And it's like you can tell Mike Tyson is old, right? I mean, he looks great for his age. But this young kid, how can you hit this old man?
It's different. It's Mike Tyson.
I know it's Mike Tyson.
And 58
but even just looking at him, I kind of felt sorry for him because he looks like this older man.
If I look like Mike Tyson at 58,
I know he looks great. I'm not saying he looks.
He is
looks terrible. He looks awesome.
Mike Tyson.
But you can still tell he's older.
Yeah, well, of course.
He's not as animated either.
No.
He's just kind of this
58 years old, you're going to slow down, right? He spent a lot of time smoking weed and playing with his pigeons.
And I don't think that 58 is old. It's just for punching.
Well,
I consider you're punching an old man.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
On a regular day, you say
is young.
You say, well, no, I think if you on a regular day, if a 20-year-old said he punched a 50-year-old, you'd be like, whoa,
you punched an old man.
Why are you doing that for?
Yeah, because the difference. Yeah.
I think what you have to do, and again, Kiki, I don't know what you know about the boxing world and Iron Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson is a different breed. The guy is a straight up pit bull. All right. I as far as boxing is concerned, in my mind,
where are we watching this fight?
We got to kick it on tonight somewhere. It's not. It's only on Netflix.
Yeah,
it's only on Netflix.
But you don't have to buy it, so it's awesome.
No.
We can watch it. We don't have to pay some crazy pay-per-view.
I was watching some of Mike Tyson's, and here's the thing. Originally, when I saw this, I'm like, okay, it's just an exhibition match. They're not going to go full swing, all right? No one's trying to kill anyone. They just want to drum up the publicity, make a ton of money, and both leave the ring without any serious damage, all right? Yeah. Again, Mike is 58. Jake Paul, it's kind of twofold for him. If he does win, let's say he knocks out Mike Tyson, I don't see it happening. Okay, you knocked out a 58-year-old, but then if he loses, it's like, oh, you lost. So like, no one really has anything to win here. I think Mike Tyson has more at stake just for his legacy,
for sure.
But in my mind, I'm like, it's an exhibition. However, I've also been watching some videos of Mike Tyson's training. He is a straight up, like I said, animal. The dude is a pit bull. Yeah. He's a ravenous pit bull. And even when they squared up, I don't know if you saw this video, if anyone else has watched, when they squared up and they did the big meeting, the weigh-in. Yeah. Jake did this thing where like he crawled up and he got in Mike's face. Mike straight up slapped him on the face, and it was not a playful slap. It was not I'm doing this for the cameras. Like here's I think the dangerous thing about Mike Tyson. And I know I'm rambling on this, but it's just Mike, you want to watch some of the best boxing in the world, just watch old videos of Mike Tyson, especially Mike Tyson when he got out of prison. Mm-hmm. He was prison Mike. Yeah. Like that's terrifying. That is a straight up killing machine. Yeah. And I think Mike just has this internal switch that no matter how laid back he goes into this, thinking, oh, it's just fun. I'm just Mike. I want to go in there and have some fun. I love boxing. It's the next generation. It's kind of a mix of Michael Jackson in there too. Anyway, I think he can't help it. I think he has this primal internal switch that when Mike Tyson gets in the ring, it's switched and he just becomes a solid piece of muscle, an animal that will still attack full force against Jake Paul. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But Mike Tyson is effing terrifying, even at 58 years old. Who is Jake Paul? He's the brother of Logan Paul. He's just like they've done a lot of this. Look up young, like they did a comparison of like Jake Paul when he was like 22 and Mike Tyson when he was 22. It's the difference is insanity. Or like when they're like, I don't know, in their teens. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. And I hope.
So is Jakey like an experienced boxer?
No, he's been boxing for a handful of years now.
Okay.
And look, I'm not saying Jake Paul's a bad boxer. I think he's only had 10 matches, though. A couple of them have been, kind of publicity stunts or like early stuff.
Right.
But I mean, the guy's in great shape. He seems like he's a pretty technically good boxer. I'm not going to say I want to fight the guy.
It looks like his professionally boxing debut came in 2020.
Yeah. So he did some amateur fights.
Yeah. So it looks like he just beats up on people who aren't boxers. NBA players, MMA fighters,
right,
and only a few pro boxers.
Few pros and lower end on the tier.
He's gonna get his butt kicked.
But now
he's gonna get his butt kicked.
You got to work your way
up. It's all
up
for social media.
I mean, here's the thing.
He's doing it for fame.
What did
a little boost in his?
Oh, for sure. And that's why,
followers.
Like, there's a part of me. It's like, okay, we have to look at this at a business standpoint. These guys. It's the same thing with the McGregor.
No.
Mayweather fight.
Right. Yeah. He did have a split decision in 2023 against Tommy Fury. That's a professional boxer.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, right?
I mean,
I know the name. I know the name. Yeah. He's got to be pretty decent.
You mean Tyson Fury?
No, Tommy Fury.
I don't think I saw that one.
English, I believe.
Oh, well, anyway, Well, I wish this was like a straight up bout, but I think the inner workings are all right, guys. And Mike Tyson's camp and Jake Paul's camp are like, all right, hey, go out there, give them a show. We're gonna make a ton of money on this. Just don't kill each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and maybe Jakey, you're going down in the fourth. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because going back to, like I said, the Mayweather-McGregor fight, yeah, McGregor lost, but did he really lose? He still made like $60 million off of that.
Well, yeah.
Look, I would go.
They're all getting paid.
I would go take a kidney shot for Mike Tyson for a payday like they're all making. You know what I mean?
Christ, I don't know.
So anyway, but it's tonight. It's exciting. Everyone's been talking about it, to be honest. When they first announced it like a year and a half ago, we're like, it's never going to happen.
Right.
And it's happening. It got rescheduled once. It got moved, but it's actually happening tonight. And
we're going to be at a water park at the Tiki Bar watching
might
this
have
fight.
to might have to watch it. Might have to watch it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
We'll take turns.
God, Iron Mike. I just do watching even his videos. I feel bad for his trainer. Like his trainer, the guy who's letting Mike, shadow box on him. Like your hands just got to feel like numb by then in your body. You're taking, even though you got that little thing on there, you're taking shots from Iron Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Gosh.
Ouch, bro.
Nope.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for sports. We're going to be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
I know you're confused about what's happening. Yeah.
All right. Oh, hey, the Chiefs game, too, is in Buffalo.
In Buffalo.
Yes. Here we go, Bills. Here we go.
You're such a jerk.
All right. I am going to do one song. Here, we got a little bit of time. Oh, yeah. Hayden said the stream comments today is like a Comedy Central roast of Brock. Hardy har har. And I don't know why Facebook is having trouble streaming. Might have to get with whoever. Would that be Zach? Zachary?
Mm-hmm.
All right. David messaged me and he said Mike Tyson for the win. I mean, I really do think Jake is taller, so he's got a little bit longer reach. But, I've watched some Mike Tyson talks about that. I watched an interview and he's like, the longer reach, everyone thinks, oh, he's far away. But also you're extending more. So he's like, if you can get close to that guy with the longer reach, it kind of throws it off because you're staying in tight. You know what I mean? Yeah, that guy's got he can keep you away. But if you get in tight, though, it's taking away power it's taking away that extension. Mike knows, guys, you watch some of those old matches. It's just like, holy shit, terrifying. Oh, yeah, there's the photo of him slapping.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see the photo of him?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I mean, that wasn't a play slap. Like, he slapped him in the face. Yeah, he did this like crawl up to him and he got up and Mike was like, nope. Don't know, man. See how it goes. Damn it, Trevor. He said it's not that big of a roast. You bastard. You bastard. Got a bunch of comedians on here. Should give them a radio show. All right, we got about 2.5 minutes here.
It's the longest ever.
Oh, we had the stop sign. Like I said, I played a little. So just a short song.
Work, 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 work.
I know I'm going to try and get myself caught up before Dad Day today.
I know.
You know, my favorite thing, conversing with other parents that I don't know. Yeah, we'll get a report back from the teachers like we do with Riley. Well, Brock wasn't very social today. Kind of stayed to himself. No, I'll be good. All right, 1 minute. God almighty. And just this video, one punch KO by 32-year-old Mike Tyson. Jesus. It's like a gun that he's loading up. Pow. All right, 40 seconds. Oh, yeah, topic. What is our topic? I didn't even look. Oh, yeah, what's something you would never buy even if you had $1 billion? All right, ready to go?
I know.
You know you got an answer?
Yeah, I do.
I know what you're going to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid. Dumb.
Ooh.
All right, ready?
Yep.
The Plan B Morning Show. Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
All righty, good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Kiki.
Hey.
Don't forget, we are streaming. If you want to see just the roast of Brock from WIRX, go ahead and check out our YouTube page. Facebook's still not working, but we'll be on there for a little bit longer. So join us, the Plan B Show YouTube page. Having a great time on there, guys. All right, we got to get to it. It's time for your topic of the day, and it has to do with money. Money, please. What's something you would never buy, even if you had $1 billion? I have my answer. I know what yours is. Yours is stupid.
No, it's not stupid. Exotic snakes.
Oh, that's a good answer. Just snakes. What about exotic pets in general?
No.
Like a tiger, like a Bengal tiger.
No, they shouldn't be pets.
That's a good. I like that answer.
Yeah, exotic animals in general.
Yeah.
No, I don't trust it. They're.
That's true. Most exotic animals, I feel like I could kill you, like a
Unless
baboon.
It's like small, like maybe like a lizard or chameleon.
You with a lizard, whatever.
A little.
That's just a snake with legs for you. You'd be like, the whole time. No, I can see you.
I have friends that had lizards, and I liked them. I'd pet it and play with it, you
Yeah.
know. But maybe not my thing. But
What about like a giraffe or something?
No, I don't think we should trust that.
No, that's true. That's true.
I don't think anyone should have exotic animals.
That's a good answer.
I don't even trust the raccoons that are now. It's like the hillbilly animals.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The
people with the pet raccoons and everything like
exotic
that.
pets. Now we've got hillbilly pets.
Yeah.
We're taking in armadillos and
let's keep the outside
raccoons.
pets outside. Right.
What are we doing, guys?
Especially armadillos. You know, they can carry leprosy. Seriously.
Okay. I believe it.
Yeah.
They carry a lot of diseases.
A lot of things.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Outside
Keep it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I like that answer. Keep them out. And also, too, you want to be that guy that's got a giraffe, that you took out of Africa.
It's very expensive, too.
Very expensive. Yeah. Got to have tall
Even
trees.
with $1 billion,
Yeah.
I ain't wasting my money.
For me,
I'll just go on a safari, an African safari.
there you go. See him out there.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's what I
get mauled by a lion in the wild. That's a good idea.
Yeah, no. They keep you
What's
safe.
gonna happen?
In those little cage jeeps.
Yeah, I don't trust those Jeeps. The lions are gonna
That
figure
look
it out.
like
one
a
day.
lion could just rip the tires off and
Yeah.
you know.
Now you're stranded here. Who's getting out and changing the tire? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
Mhm.
Because that guy's dead. What's something you would never buy even if you had $1 billion? Mine is Jordans. Air Jordan shoes.
Jordan shoes?
And I think I'll just chalk it up to any kind of fancy shoe.
Why? Because you don't want to mess them up?
No, because I think it's so stupid that people have shoes that they don't want to get dirty. Like, in that much for shoes? No. Shoes should be like $15 because you're just walking on the ground. You're stepping in dirt.
No, people 50 to 75 are good.
People
shoes.
Buying these Yeezys and Jordans for
those are weird looking.
Yeah.
Why are people buying those?
I would never buy fancy shoes. I just wouldn't. And it's crazy. And like when we went shoe shopping the other day, you look for your boots, and I'm just looking around like I'm not buying any of these.
So
expensive. So expensive.
Yeah, but I bought some boots, and though they were expensive,
they're good boots. I get it.
They're the most comfortable. They're cowboy boots, and I wore them all day for a wedding. My feet didn't hurt once. I couldn't. I was forcing to feel something, and I could not feel anything.
To be fair, though, too, also I would wear flip flops year round if I could. So
that's terrible for your feet.
No, it's not. It makes me. It
They're
makes
flat. There's no arch.
It's natural.
You're gonna have feet problems.
Our
when you
feet
get old.
aren't made for shoes.
You got to buy nice shoes that are gonna help you and support you.
No.
Otherwise, you're gonna have feet problems when you get older.
My feet are perfect.
Well, your answer is dumb.
I'm the most.
Your answer is dumb.
I'm closest to. Hey, Jesus wore sandals. All right, is that what you're saying? You're saying Jesus
all they had
is
back
dumb?
then. You have more options.
Look,
now.
if it's good enough for Yahweh, it's good enough for me.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's get your answers. What's something you would never buy, even if you have $1 billion?
Michael said Taylor Swift tickets.
I like that answer.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. And also too, they're criminally overpriced. Even if I had $1 billion, I'd be like, these are overpriced concert tickets. Ridiculous. This is pay for the fuel in her private jet that's destroying the ozone. Good job, Taylor Swift.
Stop it.
On her way to watch the Chiefs cheat. Trevor said sports car. That's an interesting answer. You'd never buy even with $1 billion, you wouldn't cough up the change to have like a Maserati or a Lamborghini or something like that. That's interesting. Interesting.
The way you say interesting.
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 Let's see. Al said an electric car. Man, I don't know. Because here's the reason. It's not that I'm like, electric. I think electric cars are awesome. The reason I would buy an electric car is because those all come with like self-driving. And that to me sounds pretty awesome. Especially like when we drive down to Missouri, it'd be awesome to have. Going through, there's points where I don't turn the wheel for an entire state because I'm in Illinois and there's not a single curve in the road. It'd be awesome to have a self-driving car hit like, self-drive and, just kick back and relax, eat some food. So, and all the gas-powered cars don't do that. I got lane assist, but it's not the same. Brandon said Starbucks. Good answer. Even with $1 billion, I'm not buying name brand coffee. That's insane. Overpriced oatmeal latte. Get out of here.
Kira said she will not buy any electric car, and she also will never buy the new Mustang. It's not a Mustang. You can't turn a muscle car into an SUV.
That's to say, I was so mad when they made the Charger a 4-door. When they released it, that was forever ago. And they're like, oh, it's a new Dodge Charger, and it's a 4-door. It's a sedan. Get out of here. Let's see. You know what? Cybertruck, EV cars that's a pretty popular answer. Doreen said a Tesla. Man.
God, isn't there like another recall on those Cybertrucks?
I think so.
There was like another one.
I think so.
That thing is torn apart.
God, yeah. Lorenzo. Everyone said, boy, no one's really on the.
Yeah, a lot of electric cars.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim, a Nickelback album. Those are only like $2.
And not to mention, Tim, you're missing out on great music, man. Nickelback's fantastic. Fantastic. Howard said Crocs. Good answer. I like that. That goes into my shoe one. I would never buy Crocs.
A lot of cars, Tesla, Toyota, Prius.
Another one. Stacy, any vehicle that has ability to drive itself. Michelle said a Tesla. Angie said an electric car. What is going on?
I know.
That's interesting.
It's like maybe they just saw the comments and thought we were talking about cars.
Maybe.
Green Bay merch. Ha! Tim. He says, go Lions.
How about Larry said Kansas City Chiefs season tickets? Ha! Kiki.
Why would you say that?
I would just to burn them.
Larry, that wasn't
That's
very
what
nice.
I would do. Kyle said candy corn. Even the candy corn, he would not. $1 billion. No, here's what you do.
An onion farm.
Here's what you do is you buy the candy corn factory and you burn it to the ground. All right. I think if you had $1 billion, you could probably buy the entire like candy corn recipe and factory and then just burn it to the ground. Yeah. Same thing with Peeps. Mm-hmm. If I had $1 billion, I would buy the Peeps and candy corn factories and I'd shut them down.
Michelle said an onion farm.
I don't know what that means. Maybe there's a meaning behind that one.
No, it's just like it would be stinky. And she'd never buy an onion farm.
Yeah,
because it would be stinky.
I feel like that's some old timey thing. Like, hey, don't sell a horse for an onion farm. I don't know what that means. What's something from the Farmer's Almanac?
John said a Kardashian.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Or how about even if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't buy any like celebrity endorsed thing.
Right.
Any influencer endorsed thing.
Tom said 2% milk.
Now, is that because you're a whole milk kind of guy or what?
Are you lactose or
lactose? And yeah.
I'm a 1% milk kind of gal.
Ugh. I guess that's better. Skim milk. Who's ever drinking skim milk out there? Murderer.
Dan said meth.
Good answer.
That's good.
Good answer.
People with a lot of money tend to sway.
Go to the drugs.
The drugs.
Yeah. Because you can buy the good stuff. You can buy that stuff that hasn't been stepped on. You know what I mean? I am surprised how many people said an electric vehicle or a Cybertruck or anything like that. That's the majority of the answers.
And probably second would be Taylor Swift tickets.
Yeah.
Joe
yeah, right up there.
Also said it.
Eric said a Diddy's party mansion. Yeah, probably not that. Don't buy that mansion.
Oh, yeah. Mm-mm.
Mansion up for sale comes with $1,000. Actually, those were seized by the FBI. So no. How about this? Actually, I just thought of another one. I would never buy any like Beats by Dre. Any Beats product.
Oh,
so overpriced. And don't give. I love Dre. Dr. Dre is awesome, but his products are criminally overpriced for sure. For sure. Anything else?
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wouldn't buy.
I mean, obviously, I could go. Well, you could get a high end hooker if you got that kind of money.
Yeah.
The fancy ones. Fancy ones. They don't talk.
A guy.
Yeah.
A male.
A male. Yeah.
Gigolo.
You don't even need money for that. As chicks don't need to spend money on male prostitutes. Okay. You just go to the bar and you say, I want to have sex with someone, and you'll have sex with someone that night. It's ridiculous because men.
I don't want mediocre. I want the best.
I want the best. I want the best.
I want the professional.
I'd like to say I would stand on my principles and not buy like any Yeti product, even if I had $1 billion, but when you have the money, though, I don't know, maybe it's where you shop.
No, you get quality. Now you spend your money on quality. You don't have to worry about the
But
price
the problem though, right. So I think that's why people buy into it is because they like the name and they can say I bought
quality though.
But here's the thing.
You're not used to buying quality, so you don't understand how the difference between
they've literally done YouTube videos where a guy cut a Yeti cooler in half and a Ozark Trail cooler. It is exactly the same. It is exactly the same.
Okay, maybe.
And you're just buying the name brand.
And I think that it can be true.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more the brand than the
it's all
quality.
about it's all about
we're an Ozark Trails family.
Yeah. And it does the
work
same.
Really well.
I just imagine like all of these like suburban. I look at a lot of like suburban wives whose husbands, pull in like 6 figures, and they're driving around in their Range Rovers, drinking out of their Yeti tumblers with their Lululemons on. They're just buying name brands because they got the money to do it. So, but
some of them are better quality and they last longer. Some things I've experienced that with like shoes, especially.
Yeah,
buying name brand shoes.
Yeah,
they do. They feel better. They last forever.
Yeah.
My most expensive shoes are like on 10 years going.
I don't know. My knockoff Hey Dudes.
Yeah, and you have to buy 3 at a time and switch them out every season.
No, well, first of all, because I wear them every single day.
And they're not Hey Dudes. They're
What's up, fellas?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, fellas? But here's the thing, though, is that I'm very hard on them.
I know, but if you had the Hey Dudes,
the Hey Dudes last just as long. They would last just as long if you wore it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because you make them into slip-ons, and they're not slip-ons.
I beat the hell out of those shoes. I wear them in the winter. I wear them in rain. I wear them in sun.
You don't actually bend over and put them on. You
don't
slip
have
your
to.
foot in. They're not slip-ons. So the back is now permanently pushed down.
It is harder to lift it up now when I put my foot in because it's been bent down. But All right. Well, here's the good news, Kiki.
See, Michael just said Beats are worth it. They are on a different level. When he had his Sportsters, the only earbuds he could hear over the bike. See? Something about it. Quality.
I've had these $10 headphones, and I feel like they do the exact same thing as Beats would.
No.
I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. Well, and again, I was going to end this with good news is we'll never have $1 billion, so we don't need to worry about it.
It's fun to fantasize. This was a good time. And it makes us feel better to not talk about what we would buy if we had it and feel all the things we're missing out on.
We're more fiscally responsible.
Yeah, this is all the stuff we wouldn't buy anyways, and we still won't be able to afford anyways.
Right.
So
I'm broke, bitch. I can't do it.
No change.
I love it. All right, we're going to take a break. We got more to come. Stick around.
I think I may vomit.
More of the Plan B Morning Show next.
All righty. Well, hey, thanks, everybody. Happy Friday. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.
Yeah. Thanks for the commentary today,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks, everyone. Real funny.
You crushed it.
Real funny, guys.
You crushed it. We'll see you on
hilarious.
We'll see you on Monday.
Guys. Bye.